Hello guys, and today is the day that we can start with the famous Ukrainian phrase, Russian warship, go yourself. Why? Because in the result of the successfully and carefully planned Ukrainian operation, we've managed to destroy the huge Russian warship in Feodosia, Crimea, Ukraine. Let me tell you more about this beautiful victory of Ukraine. My name is Anna, and I vlog from Ukraine since the start of the brutal Russian invasion. So if you're new to the channel, you support Ukraine, please subscribe and help us fight. Informational warfare is also very real. And my longtime friends, check your subscription status and hit notification button. So today I woke up to really beautiful news that in the result of a very carefully planned operation, a huge Russian warship loaded with Shahed drones and Kalibr missiles was destroyed. The explosion was huge, but most importantly, the detonation process was so loud and so long that it proves we not only destroyed a huge and expensive warship, but also a whole load of weapons that otherwise would have been used to destroy Ukrainian infrastructure and lives. So, sorry I'm emotional, you know that's a vlog of a professional Ukrainian, not a military vlogger, but a real person, and believe me, we are really happy to read such news. Plus, these warships with the story behind them, you remember the story of the Snake Island, definitely keep us emotional. So, what happened tonight? I think it is a result of a carefully planned Ukrainian operation. Do you remember a couple of days ago, I've recorded a video on massive drone attacks conducted by Ukrainians during night to the temporarily occupied Crimea. Now Russians have turned Crimea into the logistics center, also in a military base. I'm sure when Crimea will return back to Ukraine, it will return back to being a resort and a beautiful place, and we'll have a party there. But at the moment, in the result of such successful Ukrainian attacks, many of Russian air defense systems on the peninsula were destroyed, and they had to escape to Novocherkassk, which is already a port in Russia, or they were hiding in Feodosia, which is located on the eastern part of Crimea, quite far away from the front lines, and they were trying to hide the ship there. But we were preparing, we were destroying air defense, we were working with drones, we were working with Ukrainian missiles, and finally we targeted a ship. From what we see on the videos, it was not one missile, and the ship was heavily loaded. And now you can barely see its skeleton, so of course it cannot be repaired, which is also really good. This is a Soviet ship built in Poland, if I'm not mistaken, in times of the USSR, but it is very big and it is known as amphibious assault ship. Such warships are used for numerous purposes. They are multitaskers, which is bad. Well, first of all, they can carry huge loads of cargo, and we know there were Shahed and Kalibr missiles that were beautifully destroyed. Remember to subscribe to witness Russia defeated. And also we know that such warships are used for the transportation of various soldier troops, and they can also shoot in the sea. They can target other ships, they can target objects on the shore. That's why a destruction of such a ship is definitely a true victory for Ukraine. And once again, this was a carefully prepared operation, and what also demonstrates total failure of Russia is how they try to explain that online. No, from what I know inside Ukraine, we don't have F-16s yet. Hopefully we will, but at this moment we are working with what we have. We are super grateful for the supplies that our allies give us, and look, your investments in Ukraine are working perfectly, and only after Russia is defeated we can live normally in this world. So thank you for that. It's likely it was Storm Shadow or maybe any other kind of weapons used, but it looks like that, at least what I can read on Ukrainian media. And this is a beautiful message sent to Russia. Even those media that pretend to be anti-Putin and try to be more or less neutral in the description of special military operation keep silent about such explosions and destructions. They don't speak about Su-34 destructions, like 5 of them. They don't speak about this warship on fire, which once again demonstrates that even those media that are located in the European Union and good people want to believe democratic forces are possible in Russia. No, they spread Russian imperialistic worldview still, and that's a problem. And that's a problem because I don't see who can substitute Putin, and much work has to be done after we win. But the more of such ships will be destroyed, the easier it will definitely be. So I hope that 2024 will bring more of such news, and someone smoked again, people will say soon, because it's difficult to hide an explosion like that. So to sum it all up, we see that Russian Navy, perhaps in the Black Sea, does not exist anymore. We don't need a grain deal anymore, and we're able to transport foods, and I'm sure you've noticed that already. Once again, a kind reminder, you can invest in Ukraine. Another good thing is that we've destroyed a party of Shahed drones and Kalibr missiles that could have been used to congratulate Ukrainians with the new year. And it is also an extremely important message to Putin and those who believe they can win this war. No, united we stand. And hopefully soon we will see F-16s working and other long-range missiles coming to Ukraine and celebrate Ukrainian victory. Much needed. Thank you once again for all your kind words and wishes. Thank you for buying me coffees and becoming my patrons. This is a true privilege and honor to have you in my life. Remember to subscribe to my Instagram. I'm pretty active there. Also, I have accounts on Threads and Twitter, and a beautiful community in Discord. And also we have a merch shop that has lots of interesting items that work as reminders and conversation starters about Ukraine. All the links you need are in the description of this video. But most importantly, thank you for your continued support. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your contacts with your representatives. This all matters. This all means a lot. And I'm sure good always prevails over evil. And Ukraine, together with its allies, will win. Remember to subscribe if you're new to the channel to follow the updates. And Slava Ukraini!